Hey everyone, how are you doing today? I want to take a moment. I'm here with my friend Victoria, who is a YouTube coach. She does YouTube optimization and YouTube coaching for your YouTube strategy. And I'll have you introduce yourself in a minute, Victoria.
Hmm.
But I just want to let everyone know we are here today because we're going to talk about the power of video. So
Yes.
this is a topic that we're both very passionate about. And we want to share with you, how video can help you in your business. There are three specific things about video that we're really excited to talk about. These are the three main ways that video can help you.
Hmm.
And do you mind if I'll just share them right off the top?
Yes. Yes. Go ahead. We want to get to the good stuff.
Awesome. So the first one is going to increase your brand awareness.
Yes.
The second one, it's going to acquire qualified leads for your business. So everybody, needs leads. We're going to get into each of these. So
Yes.
increase brand awareness, acquire qualified leads, and boost your sales conversions. So those are like the three main things that every single business needs in order to grow. And
Hmm.
video helps you with all of that. So we're super excited to get into this.
Hmm.
Victoria, why don't you just tell everybody a little bit about yourself and your background so they can get to know you?
Yes. Well, first of all, thank you so much for having me. My name is Victoria Levitan. I'm a video marketing strategist for creative entrepreneurs, and I basically help businesses create their YouTube channels, help film and edit their YouTube channels, and just kind of create an overall marketing strategy that works video into their existing system so that they are able to create that brand awareness and create those leads and just kind of automate their videos so that they're always working for them and create that, new leads and new sales to grow their business. So that is basically what I do. I'm local in Alexandria, Virginia, but I work with clients all over the country. And I'm super excited to talk about this because I think that is something that video is really on the forefront of new content marketing. And I know a lot of people want to get into it, but they don't know where to start or where to begin. So that's basically where I help them start their journey.
Absolutely. And I think what you've been doing, building your YouTube channel is really admirable. You have a strong interest in fashion. Is that right? You started out
Yeah.
making fashion videos.
Yeah, so I started as actually a beauty blogger, and then but I always wanted to be on YouTube. I always wanted to create videos, and I was just honestly too scared to go on camera. I was just not feeling confident enough, so I just hid basically behind a blog. And then a year into blogging, I started creating my YouTube channel, and it just had I had way more success with it, but also it just was a lot more fun because I like talking to people and sharing my personality, and they really can get to know me. And I just was able to connect with my audience on such a deeper level more quickly than I was with my blog. And that's basically what fueled my fire to create this video marketing business, because I learned so much from my own channel that I feel like I can apply that to a lot of other small business creatives.
So that's really fascinating. So you were saying you were doing the blogging, but you were hesitant about getting
Mhm.
on video. And then when you started seeing those results, did the thought
Right.
go through your head, oh, I could have been doing this, right from the beginning? Or,
Right.
I mean, it sounds like you saw really drastic results compared
Yeah.
to the results that you were getting just through the blogging. Is that right?
Yeah, for sure. Because when you start a brand new website, it's, SEO is really hard to get on that first page of like a search engine. I mean, obviously Google. And with YouTube, YouTube is connected to Google. They own it. Google owns YouTube. So Google prefers YouTube videos in the search rankings. So if you have a, qualified video, like it's going to boost itself a lot quicker than a blog post. And no matter how great of a blog post writer you are, it's going to take a while to really get that SEO going for you, versus a YouTube video just grows so much quicker and more organically.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And, there's a lot of tips and tricks that I know you are very, very good at. And, you learned all of these things to
Hmm.
optimize your channel.
Yes.
But even just creating one video and having it appear in the search results on page one at the top, I mean, that is going to obviously lead you to a lot more awareness of your business. And so then when you saw those results, you just kept going. Is that right? You just thought,
Yeah.
this is like a machine. I can just keep going with these certain tactics.
Right, exactly. And going back to what you said about, creating those leads for your business. I mean, I didn't have like a business because it was just me creating fashion and beauty videos, but I was garnering sales from like affiliate links, and people were clicking on the description link box. And I was just creating so much momentum with those links. And yes, of course it takes time to film and edit a video and put it up, but it just keeps growing. Like, you put that initial time in, and then it just stays on there and just grows by itself. And yes, you have to promote it, and there's, different things you can change around to kind of switch it up. But overall, like, some of my biggest videos I uploaded last March of 2018, and it's still my highest converting video.
Nice.
And ranks number 1 on Google. So it's night and day from what I experience. So that's what I want to convey to the people that I work with and my audience, is that there's really so much power in video that people aren't aware of.
Yeah. And I love how you stated that, that it's still working for you. It's automated. Yes. So a lot of times people might think, I do a video and it really only has like this small window, but that's like very rarely the case. It has a long shelf life. And with those affiliate links that you had, and there's many other ways you can drive traffic to your website, that video can be working for you for years on end, where you're literally just putting in the work on the front end, and then it just keeps automating and keeps bringing you more and more business. So
I think that's also important, why you should focus on YouTube specifically, because if there's another platform, the videos might disappear like in the feed or in the platform. So it definitely is something to keep in mind, that even if you are trying to use another platform, just also upload on YouTube, because YouTube will definitely work for you 24/7 versus another social platform. It might die like in the activity feed.
Yeah. And we never know these other social media networks, how they're going to change, because they're not built on video. Of course, Facebook is trying to be very competitive. Instagram is competitive. Right now, there's really great results. And I don't see video going away anytime soon. Mark Zuckerberg is very committed to video on those platforms, but YouTube is the second largest search engine in the world. And so, just like you're saying, being able to have it come up in YouTube search results, and then in conjunction with Google, I mean, that's just really powerful.
Yeah.
So yeah, I appreciate that you said that, that people are now like turning their attention to Facebook. And yes, there's ways that you can, do the same, the brand awareness, the leads, and boosting your conversions, but you shouldn't, nobody needs to forget about YouTube, because YouTube is just so robust and so powerful, and there's still so much great opportunity there. Like, a lot of people I hear, curious your thought, if you hear people say, well, is it too late to get on YouTube? It's been around for 15 years. And how do you compete with these like, bigger channels, people who have thousands of views or thousands of subscribers, or even millions? How do you compete?
Right.
So what would you say to those people?
Well, first of all, I mean, I don't discourage anyone from using other platforms, because I definitely think it's important. Like, if you have a huge Facebook following, definitely use Facebook to promote your videos, because you already have that audience there. Or same with Instagram. If you are very active on Instagram, definitely consider using IGTV and the feed. But the thing that people have to keep in mind is that those aren't searchable videos like through Google. And that's huge. So if there are certain videos that are kind of evergreen content that really explain your business or service, that is local to you, or like an online service, or just online education kind of tutorial videos, those should definitely be on YouTube, because those are available for everyone to find, versus an Instagram, like, it's way more specific. So that's the first thing that I would say. And then, just also maintaining like the consistency is really important. If you're looking at, don't compare. I mean, I know it's very hard. I do too, but don't compare yourself to everyone on YouTube. I mean, YouTube is still a very new platform, even though it only came out, 15 years ago, whatever. And it's still a very new platform. And just like everyone says, the more niche you are, the better. And it also goes down to using the keywords correctly. And that's where I see a lot of people stumble upon, is they upload a video, but then they're not using keywords to really hone in on what the video is about so that it gets found properly in search. So definitely keep in mind, just try to niche it, try to be very specific to what you're doing, and just keep at it. Because some videos, they have a slow burn. Like you'll upload it and only 10 people watch it. Don't get discouraged, because it will grow over time. And I've had so many videos of mine that not just go to 10,000 overnight. Like, it was a long time before they hit that, but they just keep growing and they keep growing. And then suddenly you have, 40,000 view video, and it didn't happen overnight.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think people are looking for that kind of instant gratification, and you can get some higher views, higher
Right.
numbers when
Yes.
you're going on Facebook, going on Instagram. I love to put videos on Instagram these days because the views are just so high so quickly. But what you were saying about those how-to videos, I mean, that's just so powerful, because you want to think about, what people are already searching for, and people are searching 24 hours a day,
Right.
and just as an example, like, you wouldn't think of going on Facebook to look up, how to apply foundation,
Right.
it's going to be hard to find some good videos on Facebook, whereas, most people would think of going to YouTube.
Exactly.
So,
And also something that I teach my clients and my audience is that you shouldn't focus too much on the view count, because specifically with YouTube, they care more about your watch time. Like, how long has one person watched that video? Because you can have a video that has 100,000 views, which looks great because you're like, wow, they are killing the game. But how many people have actually watched the entire 10-minute video?
that's
Not
true.
that many. So you really have to look at, and especially also like with Instagram or Facebook, they don't have, to my knowledge, that great of an insight into the analytics of each video. So you can't really see, oh, they have 300 views, which is great, but then how many that viewed actually the whole thing? When does it start recording that one view? Is it at the first second? Do they have to watch 10 seconds in before it counts as a view? So just don't get bogged down too much about how many views you're getting, because it's more about how many people actually watch the video, like in its entirety, or at least halfway through. And where did they click off? And that's where YouTube is great at showing you, okay, they clicked off at the 3-minute mark. So then maybe we should start creating videos that are around the 3-minute mark. So then you get the whole 100% watching your video.
Yeah, absolutely. And, I think there are people who started to game the system, from what I understand, when quite a while ago, YouTube was paying attention, just to the views. And it's like, get them within the first 30 seconds. You still want to have something entertaining within like the first 10, 15 seconds. But, to game the system, like, I totally see what you're saying. You don't want just to pay attention to the views, because you want people to enjoy your content. You want them to actually gain something from the content, so that they do go to your website, so that they are, so they are, and they're interested in subscribing as well. Like, if I just watch, 15 seconds of a video and move on, like, I don't even remember who the creator is necessarily. So, yeah, that's super important. Well, I think, we've got to wrap up here. We're just kind of, sharing some good tips and tricks to help you out, but we can definitely come back. I think it would be great, to do a couple other chats like this as a kind of series for people.
Let us know in the comments if there's a specific topic that you want us to discuss, and I'd love to come back.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'll post Victoria's YouTube channel. Please go follow her on Instagram, YouTube, everywhere. And is there anything else that you want to add for people to take away, Victoria?
Yeah, I think that just the main point of creating a video is that you have, you know, your main goal in mind when you're filming it. So if you're creating a video, just think about what is your call to action at the end to really create that lead, like whether it's subscribing to your channel, or if you have a freebie, opt in for your email newsletter, just something that relates to the video where people can then act upon. I think that's really going to transform, you know, your business leads and obviously your brand awareness, because people are trying to reach out and trying to search for you. So make sure that you link to something in the description box or whatever platform you use to link to whatever you're mentioning in the video. And then people will engage with you past the video content on your website or wherever you link to.
Yeah, absolutely. And we can both share our freebies. I have a free ebook about how to shoot iPhone videography like a pro.
Oh, that's
You know,
awesome.
yeah. So anyone who's interested in that, I'll definitely post the link. But yeah, I mean, we could go on for hours. Like,
Yeah.
you
We gotta
guys,
wrap it up.
if you're not doing video, I want to know why in the comments. I want to know, you know, what is stalling you? Because I'm sure, you know, you're not hearing this from us for the first time. And video is good for B2B businesses and B2C. So, you know, it's just exploding. Like LinkedIn is becoming a lot more invested in video. So, you know, we really want to help people in whatever way we can get over any hurdles that they have, you know, to investing in video and just getting started.
Yes.
Just, you know, follow Victoria's example and just do an experiment. Like, just see, you know, hey, if you do one video, what happens compared to the blog post that you're doing?
Yeah, I agree.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for joining me, Victoria. And yeah, we'll do this again another time.
All right. Thank you so much. Bye.
Bye.